We're not gonna. Okay. Hi everyone. I suck at doing intros, so we're not gonna get into it. But I will say thank you for watching my previous video, and thank you for watching this cinematic video. The schematic for the ship that I had in the previous video will be linked with this video as long, not as long, along with the CloudJumper up here. So I got you, bro. Now, there was some pretty funny comments on the previous video, like some guy mentioning that I have an inline 12 diesel engine. Hey man, just keep doing you, and you'll be able to lift up your balloon or whatever. However, I will not keep this up for too long. I guess let's showcase the build a little bit so you guys know what to do. So, alright. So, this is the CloudJumper. Right now, it's actually not a ship, so I don't really need to make it a ship to show you guys. But, there we go. Anyways, this is the main rigging for the CloudJumper. If you're putting it into your world and you want to copy my rigging, you can do whatever you want, have the ropes however you want. It doesn't have to be, but if you would like a main understanding of how these ropes... Anyways, if you want a main understanding of how I set up these ropes, this is how it is. This is the main wing for the main sail or side sail. I don't really care. This is the main balloon support rigging, and the other side should be vice versa. Now there is some ropes and riggings on the top, but it's pretty simple. It is very simple. It's just here to here and here to here, vice versa. You should be able to get that. Now, down here, if we go below deck, it is actually very empty. It's because I would like this build to be a blank slate for people. Like, if you want to use this build, go ahead and add whatever you want. It's empty, you don't gotta worry about anything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna go back up deck because I forgot to show you guys something. The anchors in the video do actually work, but I forgot to do this. You have to flip the rope so that this part up here is actually on the top. See how it's at the bottom right here? So you have to flip that. It was a design feature. I thought it'd look nice with the rope handles or the rope things, but it did make the anchor not want to go down. But if you break these down or make an anchor outside, there is a schematic for the anchor. It's not even fully built. You can copy and paste it and make it a separate ship and just connect it to the rope. Here's the controls, not the controls, but here's a rope for it. Now, if we go back down here and go to the back, there's some storage here, by the way. This is the engine, and I want to show you guys how these engines work, and especially if you're putting this in a schematic, this is very important. You want to get rid of the tank first. We used to do this in Valkyrie in the Skies, so people who are new to both mods, you want it every time you do a schematic and there's a tank, you have to break the tank and replace it. There we go. So now that tank is good, and if you're using the factory must grow, there's not that much light in here. There we go. If you're using the factory must grow and you are starting this engine, it is very important that the intake back here is broken and replaced, just like the tank, and it's fixed just like that. Yes, there is some, maybe a few levitites, but that was before I realized you can only get that through the end. So I recommend making the back engine strength a lot stronger than the front if you plan to use this, or center out the center of mass. Anyways, to start this, you need diesel fuel. You can use furnace gas, diesel fuel, and I think creosote. I could be wrong. So we're gonna put diesel in there. Don't need a lot right now. And you actually power this, and then you flick this lever, and that's gonna turn this on, right? And now you flick this gear shift, and that's gonna allow the air to go in, and now it's powered, right? Remember, this gear shift, if you flip it, it turns off. We're gonna leave it on. And now if you want power for the rest of the build, you right click that. Now everything else should be powered. And you have about 100,000 stress units. If you do plan to get rid of this engine. You can replace it with a steam engine, but you need one to at least do 120,000 stress units, 110 to 120 to be able to fly. Now, before we get to the engines and the build or whatever, I want to go ahead and take a look at the room right here. This is the main captain's room, or the main room of the ship. You got 2 beds right here. There's a table. It's just a table. You got a main seat back here. This is the power that goes straight up to the balloons. And this is the explorer stuff. This is the table right here. And that's literally it. I swear to God, that's literally it. You can do whatever you want to this room, break it down, replace it, whatever you want. So now we're gonna go up to the engine stuff. Now it does look like a heaping mess, but half of the stuff you don't need, really. You don't need the gimbal sensor, you don't need the altitude meter, you don't need the velocity sensor either. I have these to tell me everything about the ship, obviously. So how do I fly this thing? This is your main balloon strength. As you hear that, the balloon just turned on. You probably didn't, but that turns on the balloons, and if we go in here, we can see them, right? And another thing is, I personally don't like the idea of the burners, so this is just my personal preference. I recommend making a upward source of fuel with the auger shafts, maybe sending fuel up, and there's a mechanical arm right here, just placing fuel into it via coal. You know, I recommend this setup. I really do. Obviously, this isn't the end setup, but the whole premise is fuel is going up here and the arm is putting fuel or coal into the burners. So, but I didn't really care for that. So you could totally do that, or you could cheat it. Anyways, this is the main propellers for the back. This is for your forward thrust. You see right here. Oh, for some reason we're going backwards, but I remembered that you actually flip it here, and you can see now the wind is blowing backwards. So this is from Dream and Desires. You can also use a create one. It's literally just a rotational speed controller. That's it. That's literally it. But that's your main thrust, and this is your propellers on the side. That also needs to be flipped. There we go. They can go up to max strength of 14. Actually, don't even go 14, because it will tilt your ship forward. Your main lift should be this one. Should be your balloons. But yeah, that's it. She does have a max altitude of 200. I'm pretty sure, if I remember. And that's pretty much it. Now, people were asking me, how does the gimbal sensors work? You can actually go to the side and change the sensitivity of it, and it will send out a red signal based on that. And if you're still having trouble, I mainly use balloons to keep me upright anyways, but you do want to adjust the thrust on all 4 sides of your ship to be able to fly properly, and definitely use gyroscopic propellers. That's what they're called. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Now, it does come with a crane, a cage, as you saw in the video. You could probably remake it yourself, but in case you're wondering, the cage is very simple. It is a very simple design. This is the cage. I promise you, it is so simple. You can fix it up yourself, or use a schematic that I will provide anyways. Yeah, I recommend having the ropes or the cage inside the ship before you connect it. But yeah, that's about it for the CloudJumper. Thank you guys for watching. I will be posting another airship, not soon, but relative time. I will go back to my spaceships right now, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.
Why does this bell look like me?
What bell are you talking about?
This one.
Oh, that's a whistle, bro.
Why does this whistle look like me, bro?
Why does it look like you? Maybe it's you. Just in another life.
Maybe it's my brother.
Alright, you're thinking too hard.
I'll find you.
What?
Leroy!
Wow, bro. Soulless shaders. Dude. Bro, if I was a bad bitch, I'd kiss you right now, bro.
What are you talking?
Like, bro really took me somewhere romantical and shit. Alright, that's it. You already did, bro. Cut! Cut!